like if the house is rocking, don't bother knocking.
Rockingham. That's nasty. I mean, I don't even know why we go to a town with a name like that. I just don't understand why we're not in Alabama right now. It's so much better. Alright, y'all, so we're exploring North Carolina.
Or rocking chair.
Give me some stats on this town. Old abandoned buildings everywhere. Kind of up on a hill here, though. Everything's abandoned. Like, look at this thing. That's abandoned. The last building we passed was abandoned. What is that? Like, it's just like run down.
Yeah, what is that one town?
It's on Saints, apparently.
There is 8,865 people here in...
B-Y-H?
Well, it won't load. So hold on, it just loaded. I will tell you in just a moment. 2020 census. 50% W. 35% B. 2% NA. 1.4% A. And then 5.78% H. And there are 9,243 people as of the 2020 census.
That doesn't add up to 100.
What?
That doesn't add up to 100.
There is 4% mixed.
Okay.
Yeah. 5%.
Well, ain't that nice?
Mm-hmm.
Folks are just mingling out here. Bless their hearts.
It still doesn't add up to 100.
It still doesn't add up to 100, so
Like,
it's not right.
how do, yeah.
It's like we got 4 people.
Like, oh yeah, it's a almost 6%. That you got 35, 40, something. I don't know.
And we took the census in this town. It's like we got 4 people on this hand, and we got 4 people. That's a whole 10 fingers right there.
Okay, between that and that and that.
So only 4% H.
Yeah,
How does that?
15. That does add up to 15 yet. So yeah, everyone's accounted for.
Okay. How do they have a authentic Mexican restaurant with only 4% of the population?
6%. Close to 6%. Honey.
Oh, it's called Rockingham.
Yeah.
You were saying Rockingham.
I was saying Rockingham.
You were saying Rockingham, yeah.
You were saying Rockingham. Don't try to put that on me. It's Rockingham.
Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I don't know. 35 for trucks. Oh, I love how they made trucks go slower. Woo-hoo, applause. Applause, please, to the people of this town for coming up with that ingenious. Like, they really deserve some credit for figuring that part out, making the trucks go slower than the cars. Because when you get to these small towns, the trucks are trying to fly through the town, so it makes the cars go even faster. But they made the trucks go 10 miles slower, which means, hey, now the cars don't have to be rushed to go faster. Genius move. Whoever figured that out deserves an award. The award of the year. Whoever figured that thing out. We're in Wetumpka, Alabama.
Pretty much.
This looks like, dude, this area is like identical to where we used to live in Alabama.
Gosh, yeah.
I'm gonna be like the most ignorant Spanish person I can around here to see if I get like bad looks and stuff. Make sure it's not. Citywide speed limit is 35, but why is there a sign that says 45?
Around the curve.
Look at this abandoned building. Oh, cool. This does remind me of Tallahassee, and that's like, look at that. Dude, that is so cool.
It's like something out of Tallahassee.
Yeah, it really does. Is that you or does this not smell?
Down smells.
You didn't fart?
Nope.
You sure?
Down smells.
What do you have to go?
Chicken plant, probably.
Oh.
Smells like chicken.
Chemicals and stuff. Dude, this is so country out here. Like, you can just tell by this parking lot. Like, there's nothing stock in that parking lot. Everything's got, like, something weird. You can just tell it's country. I don't know how to explain it. This area reminds me so much of Alabama. I've never seen a place that reminds me so much of Alabama. It has, like, all of the characteristic things of Alabama.
Yeah.
Except for Alabama would never ban squatting your truck. That is uncouth.
Un-American.
I don't. It really is if you think about it. Like, our culture is to, like, for a state legislature to actually sit there and be like, all right, we can't have these squatted trucks running around. That just makes no sense.
It's probably more like Billy's got a better pickup than I do. I can't have Billy having a better pickup than I do. Better squad.
It really makes absolutely no sense why they would do that.
I could see it in Alabama like
They
that.
said it's a safety concern. Great. One less inbred around. You know, like, what's wrong with letting them
Well, you
fly
gotta
off the cliff?
consider, like, in this state, you got all these Californians coming.
Yeah, you do have a different element here.
They probably came up and be like,
But
oh,
there's, like,
it's so
graffiti on that.
unsafe because they're all driving little Priuses and Teslas.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely that element here.
I'm sorry,
Like, look at all
folks.
these electric little car-looking things.
Yeah, it is like 2 miles ahead.
Yeah, there's definitely a more crossover element in here in North Carolina. But I can't believe they have the political power, and like the locals don't have the political power. Like, you know what? My son's truck ain't going nowhere, buddy. If you don't like my son's truck, go back to California. Or something like that, right? And look at this intersection. You have... That's not a Chevy truck or a Ford, it's a Tundra. That's a little crossover thing, and that's like a little crossover. Like, there's a lot of, like...
Like that truck over there was probably squatted at one time.
No, they don't squat that.
No.
I don't know, it is kind of weird that North Carolina would do that. It seems like... I can see that there's, like, a lot of, like, crossover type people.
I could see it being
like,
down
who
there
is
in Florida.
behind banning squatted trucks? That's
The
what I
people who
want.
drive like little Subarus.
Yeah, but they're not from here. They're from, like, moving from California. Like, they don't...
But they're probably like, oh, I'm gonna get run over in that. I'm gonna get run over.
I really don't agree with that. I really don't agree with that. It's just like, why would that's like like remember when Opelika banned sagging your pants and fining people for sagging your pants? That's not the government's like responsibility to get involved in your personal life. If you want to squat your truck, that's on you, man. Do you really think they were having accidents?
Unless they were like drinking or something.
Well, yeah, they're hicks. They're gonna drink no matter what they're driving. You know?
But if they're like their front end is jacked up so they can't see the little cars. I mean,
I don't know. When we first came in, before they banned it, we did an entire road trip to North Carolina, and we didn't see a single squatted truck. It's not that prevalent here. Alabama, it's everywhere. You know why there's a lot of accidents in these places? Because their roads are so bad. There's hilly terrain. All that leads to more accidents. I
like you're going down a hill with squat.
Okay.
And there's like a little car, like someone's little Subaru.
I don't know.
Like
Put a tennis ball on the antenna so you can see it. I don't know what to tell you. Coming down a hill. You're coming down a hill on a squat. I can see how you can miss a car. I can visualize.
Yeah.
I can definitely visualize that. Why don't they just put a camera in the front? Like, you know how you have backup cameras? Why don't they just put a camera in the front with like a screen here? You can see what's in front of you.
They should.
That's what I would have done. I think what the state could have done is required people that have squats to have a forward-facing camera. keep in mind, Millbrook, Alabama was 3% Hispanic, and they have like 5 Mexican stores.
Yeah.
For some reason, when like Mexicans move to a small town, the first thing they think of is opening a Mexican store, even though there's not enough Mexicans to support it.
Yeah.
I don't get how it works. You know, Millbrook had like 4 Mexican stores. I mean, how? Just how? Is it like smoggy or rainy up ahead? Why is the... These towns are definitely interesting. It's like very rural. Very, very, very rural. They have a cookout. Oh man, this is very like what you'd see in Alabama. How about, there's a biscuit, but nobody there. That's a bad sign.
The race is coming up pretty quick. It's on the right. It's close to Bojangles.
There's a
Taco
taqueria.
Loco.
Is that it?
No, that's Taco Local.
Yeah. Dude, these places are gonna be like really. Isn't there like a town center like located downtown?
There's Walgreens. It's next to the Walgreens.
Over there. You sure you want to do this? Like you want to find like a marketplace and see something normal?
No.
Really?
Yeah, this looks interesting.
Remember when we lived in Alabama, all the food was like pretty crappy in places like this?
Well, you know, we could go to the, if you want to go to the Walgreens, it's next pretty much
What
by the
on earth? We
Walgreens.
have our cover photo. There's our cover photo. What are you doing to that thing? Okay, first of all, a Cadillac is a luxury car. You can't have a luxury sport
In 800
import.
feet, your destination will be on the right.
What's the building look like?
It's over here. I think it's that one. Might be the one.
I'm not 100 with this. Look, do they have a town center?
Yeah.
Is that it right there? The little
It's
place?
over there. Is that little
Really?
place? Yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna go in there.
Your
Do
destination
they have a
is
town
on the
center?
right.
Look. It's next to substation.
Hmm? Oh, the substation? What are they rated? I'm more interested in the
Yeah.
substation.
It is rated good.
Let's see. We'll get a feel for this place. Yo, is that a truck like ours on like some 30s?
It looks good. Like
Is there a
good-
town center?
It looks like it would be a really good place. They got like,
You think so?
yeah.
Dude, it's a truck just like ours, but with big rims. That's what I want to do. It doesn't look that good though.
Yeah.
You want to go in there?
Yes.
It doesn't look all that good. I'm really disappointed because that's kind of what I wanted to do our truck, with some big wheels. But now that I look at it, it doesn't look all that great.
Yeah.
I really don't. My gosh, this place is like the most Alabama vibes ever. Alright, one of these 2 places are waiting at. Let me park right in here if I can manage it. North Carolina, best southern town. One of these places wait. Alright, y'all.